Hey, yo.
You're listening to the
Yo,
Rhythm
the sun
and
don't
Blues
shine forever.
podcast.
You sure don't.
What you
As long
sipping
as it's
on?
here, then
You're
we
listening
might
to
as
the
well
Rhythm
shine
and
together.
No.
Better now than never.
Huh?
Business
Nigga
before
said,
pleasure.
let's go shopping.
Pleasure.
See, Diddy and the fan, who you know do it better?
Everybody.
Yeah, right. No matter what, we in tight.
Tight.
Are we though?
When you hear song, make sure you
When you
hear
say
it
tight,
right.
what do you mean?
What you mean by that?
What you mean by that?
Don't make an ass out of yourself. Trying.
No.
Don't talk about ass, Diddy.
Or maybe.
The ass out of yourself. Trying.
No.
Don't talk about ass, Diddy.
Or maybe. I mean, if you want to, I ain't gonna stop
man.
you.
I knew that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're listening to the Rhythm and Brews podcast with your hosts, DJ DW, Prince Latif, and Mr. Army Smooth.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, yeah, right.
Yeah, right, for real.
Think you'll catch me, Batman?
No matter what, we in tight.
No.
We are not airtight.
Out with Homeland.
I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
You're listening to the Rhythm and Blues podcast.
And with that, let's go ahead and just get into it. Yeah.
You're listening to Rhythm and Brews podcast.
By now, y'all know who we are, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm the Podfather, Prince Latif, and over on my far left, we got...
It's your boy, Mr. R&B Smooth, and to my left, always on the ones and twos.
It's your boy DJ D-Dub.
And our special guest. Turn the music down, nigga. Because we got a special guest in the room.
Bring them in proper.
Podfather #1. 10 years in this pod game.
Say that.
Just about.
Veteran.
Comedian.
Yeah.
That nigga. The hustle king. Because dominance often makes ignorant niggas offended.
Yeah.
HK Domino.
Hey.
Hey, what up?
What's going on with you, man? How you doing? How you
We
feeling?
here,
How
we
you
here, we
living,
here.
man?
What you
So-
sipping on?
What am I sipping on? Two roads.
All right.
I like this. I fuck with this.
Yes, yes.
See y'all on y'all beer. I got a little Pinot Grigio.
Oh, excuse me, nigga.
The Pinot Grigio?
You know.
Excuse me,
I
nigga.
thought there was tequila in there, but it turned out to be
Tequila?
syrup. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that would have been disappointing had I.
Yes. So let's get things out the way. So first things first, I just want to say before we start anything, I just want to give Domino his props, his flowers,
Domino.
because he is one of the first people I know to ever come up with the idea for a podcast, and he's the one that got me in the podcast game. That's why we call him the Podfather. That's why I call myself the Podfather. We haven't seen eye to eye all the time, and we didn't talk for some years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just get it out the way and say I apologize for all the shit that went on behind the scenes, brother. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, man.
Now let's get to it.
Very admirable. Speaking of apologizing,
I know, right?
we'll get to that later.
We will get to that later, but right now, the diddler is afoot.
Oh, shit.
P. Diddy, Papa Diddy Pop, Sean Puffy Combs.
Brother Love.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was another one. Oof. Why would you, Brother Love?
You got so many aliases.
Brother Love sounds like a cult leader. I ain't gonna lie to you.
As one who be watching the documentary.
There was Mama Love, wasn't there?
Yeah,
That was the lady that thought she was Jesus and they filled her with silver.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mother God.
Mother God. See, Brother Love, Mother God, same shit. They ain't same family. No relation.
No relation.
Diddy is in trouble with the feds. Allegedly, because you know. Asterisks and shit. The feds, Homeland Security.
He
The
did
raid.
that shit.
Nah. Listen.
Homeland Security raided his LA crib and the Miami crib simultaneously.
Folk need to understand. When
Tell 'em.
Alphabet Boys, the federal government is at your door. It's not off hunches. they don't. It's not like we suspect.
The neighbors called. We just
It's-
got to check in.
Yeah, this wasn't like we got a call on the tip line. This information didn't come through WTNH's report blog. And like this, they have stuff.
I want to know what they got, though.
Ooh, listen,
Everything. They have it all.
I want to know what they got.
No pun intended. Cassie was the first domino to fall.
Facts.
Then after that, it was like, oh, you beating bitches up? Let's see what else you got going on. They've been building this case for years.
Facts.
Years.
Cassie was first like, hold up, let me get my money first.
Yeah. Then y'all do what y'all
And then y'all do what y'all gotta do.
I know some stuff. I know where all the bodies is buried. I know everything. What y'all need?
She's like, he had me prisoner for like 5 years. I know where it's all
I
at.
shaved my head.
He shaved my head.
and she helping. She's cooperating.
I know. Yeah, she's cooperating with
My
the
God,
feds.
my
It's, man,
She ain't even need Chick-fil-A.
they ain't take her to Burger
They
King.
ain't take her to Burger King. They ain't get her alone in the room and slide her that combo meal. She just showed up. Like,
But you know what made it interesting though, right? Is I feel like when he gave all the bad boy artists, the former bad boy artists, they masters back and had them sign an NDA, I think he knew this shit was coming.
listen.
Because he's like, yo, some shit about to come out about me. I'm going to give you this right now. This, your masters is your payment. Just shut the fuck up.
And what none of them trying to hear that shit.
That nigga ain't doing nothing else charitable.
Nothing.
How you gonna give me back some shit that belonged to me?
This is my talent.
my
I wrote
stuff.
this shit.
Your ad-libs ain't do that much.
Nah. Don't worry if I write rhymes. I write checks.
No, give me my shit.
And now we understand why Styles threw a chair at him.
You know, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I think he tried to recruit a lot more people than we actually know about.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I don't think the Locks was a part. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Allegedly. Okay,
I mean,
cool. We
look,
can go with that.
they did the whole Raping You record skit on the first album off of Bad Boy for a reason.
That was the industry. I don't know if that was just
That was
they were
Diddy.
privy to
That
that.
was Diddy.
I mean, all right, allegedly.
Excuse me, allegedly. Asterisks. About to have to call this episode allegedly.
I'm just saying, with this smoke, there's fire, and it's a big fucking pile of smoke. It's something going on.
Because they say he got Usher. They say he got Justin Bieber. He currently got Meek Mill. You see that clip? They was at some type of party, and as soon as Meek Mill said fucking Diddy turned around like, word?
Oh, that's my favorite.
When we doing that?
I need Meek Mill to shut up or get a publicist or something because every time he try to like prove his innocence, it never goes well for him. When he's on his own accord,
The publicists need to be at home for everybody.
I just need Meek Mill to just disappear.
The PR teams are no longer in the homes because he needed. Others needed. I ain't gonna say who.
Like outside of like dreams and nightmares, what do we really need Meek Mill still for?
it's fucked up.
I'm just saying.
I mean, people like him. They go to his concerts. They like people. Well, not me, but people like
Shout to Philly.
Shout
to Philly, because I feel like we ain't welcome after I say this. But
I mean, he ain't top 5 rapper in Philly, but cool. But still.
It's prison reform.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, do that. Stop talking.
Right.
get the fuck off Twitter.
Yeah. Stop typing. Stop talking. Just start doing. Because every time he start talking, I feel like it just reinforces him being on the short bus.
How about this? If you're watching this and you know Meek Mill and you love Meek Mill, take his phone.
Change his password. I'm pretty sure if you change his password, his whole world will crumble. 2-factor authentication? Nah.
Yo, he ain't gonna know nothing.
He don't do nothing like that.
2FA.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like USSR.
Yeah. He's just gonna make another account like Boosie. Like once his account gone, it's gone. I just need somebody to take his phone something.
Boosie's another one I need to disappear to because what does he do? Does he still write? Does he still make music?
He makes music for a certain subsection of humans.
Okay, because I ain't heard nothing since Independent.
Oh nah, Boosie's still out here. He got albums and he be touring and doing all type of stuff. Like I said, he talks to a certain subsection.
Show your pussy on live for $1,000.
That's wild.
It's a wild time.
And they was doing it.
Did he send the money?
I don't know.
It's quarantine, man.
Yeah, it was quarantine. Everything was happening in quarantine.
Everybody's trying to get a little something.
$1,000 for your pussy online forever is crazy.
Facts. Because
It's Boosie. Boosie.
And you know people was screen recording that. That shit's on OnlyFans. That shit's probably on Pornhub right now.
Yeah. Yo, Boosie live on Pornhub is crazy.
Listen, back to Diddler.
Mm-hmm.
He is officially a supervillain, like in real life. Like, this dude, I don't know how he got, you know what I'm saying, the heads up that Fez was showing up to both doors. But he had planes taken off from 2 different locations. And he wasn't on damn one of them planes.
That's power.
It's like some now you see me shit.
Right.
It's
Genius.
a sleight of hand.
I like this right here.
They stopped.
That's what he whispered to Meek. Yeah, I like this right here.
Yo, they stopped his planes, and then this dude posted on Instagram a video of him getting his hair cut.
That's diabolical.
That's diabolical.
And he
power.
just looks at the camera and smiled.
That's dastardly work.
That means I got a lot of white people in my pocket. Like that's
Facts.
That's power.
Facts.
The most troubling thing with me with this Diddy thing, now that all the allegations have come out and everything, it's the people that are supporting him behind the scenes.
Facts.
You know, when he was in Miami, I guess he was riding around on a bike, which was funny as hell because they were saying that bike had no seat. Which was hilarious. But it's the people still taking pictures or taking videos with Diddy. I'm like, do you know what he's being alleged of? Y'all still support him. Now, mind you, I've seen it with R. Kelly. I've seen it with numerous other people, you know, Bill Cosby or whoever. They suspend belief real quick. But then when he posts on Instagram, the likes are very telling. I don't know what it's telling me, but it's telling me something. Because people still putting, you know, fire him, or even just liking a post after allegation, post allegations. It's telling me something. I don't know if it's a power move. I don't know if they know something we don't know, but it's all nasty.
And the shit's about to come out because, you know, if this nigga get on live, I think it was a live or in his Instagram story, I forget which one. But he got on there and was like, hey, if you down with me, I need you to state your allegiance now. Because when things happen, I just need to know who's on my side and who ain't.
Until some homeland is on your ass, so I cannot be by your side.
Facts.
I think those people, the people that are on his side are on his side because he might have dirt on them as well. So it's like,
I think that's what it is.
If you don't support me, if I go down,
you coming with me.
I'm taking everybody with me. Nino, I'm taking everybody with me.
This nigga like, I got a list.
The educated brother at the bank, everybody.
Diddy's like, I got a list, bro.
He got a list on everybody. He got something on everybody at this point because there's no way I would stand beside somebody like that with this many allegations and the type of allegations. But, hey.
And you know he did it because don't nobody be wrestling for cornflakes.
Yo, the more stories that come out about it, I'm like, yo, he did all that shit.
Yo, I just keep thinking about 50 on Power. Whatever he said, he did that shit.
Yo, 50 is the greatest thing that happened to the internet since ever.
Yo, he's been going.
When he don't like somebody, he really don't like somebody.
And he is relentless.
And you could tell he ain't got no allegiance. Like, if you did some wild stuff, he not standing with you. If he don't like you, he gonna make it known he don't like you. He don't rock with you. He been going in on Diddy at least one post a day since it happened has been about Diddy. A video, something with AI, something like an old video or something where he said something crazy. I love it. I love the petty.
I like it
you.
too.
I don't like you.
And it's straight like, because he's been going in on Diddy even before the allegations.
Yeah, but I feel like he knew something before.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I feel like he knew, like, Diddy was like, he be taking niggas shopping.
I want to know who he took shots, because to feel comfortable to say that to a gangster, you had to have gotten away with this before and said it to somebody. Because this ain't your first time you're saying, "Yeah, I want to take you shopping."
No. And like, what kind of dude is like saying yes? That's what I want to know. Like, what made you say yes to that?
I was broke, and I needed clothes. He said he wanted to take him shopping because he felt like he needed clothes. He felt like he needed some stuff. But this was like after Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't know.
Nah.
Couldn't have been.
Ain't no another grown man be like, let me take you shopping. And I'd be like, okay. Like,
Some grown man I don't know. I didn't grow up with.
I have no allegiance to you whatsoever. Talking about, let me take you shopping.
So if you take me shopping, what I owe you?
Facts. This ain't free. Freedom isn't free. Cost a hefty fucking fee. You gonna be trying to follow me into the fitting room, nigga?
Yeah, I think these jeans look good on you, playboy. Don't you try these on?
I like that. But Diddy, man.
Did he?
He did.
Or did he not?
And then after everything, goes out on a daddy-daughter date with the twins. And when paparazzi sees him, he's throwing up peace signs to the camera like, come get me now, nigga.
Never catch me, Batman. You can try.
Like, and that's my thing. It's like, okay, y'all raided his homes, and he's still just roaming the streets. Stevie J got his back for some reason. I don't fucking
Got dirt on him too.
I think Stevie J was in there. Stevie J seemed like the type that was doing shit with Diddy.
I think Stevie J was the one bringing them to Diddy, where it was like, hey, got a hit record for you, but before I give you that hit record, here's Diddy.
Facts.
And the fact that he was posting through it, but he was turning his comments off, I'm like, so like when it first happened, he took maybe like his first 4 or 5 days of like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to post nothing. Then he was posting with his daughters, but he turned the comments off. I'm like, all right, that's fair. You want to show that you're rattled, something's wrong, but you're not going to let it destroy your life where I'm not just going to be seen. So then maybe a week or two ago, week and a half ago, something like that, he turned the comments back on. He's posting, and he's acting like, hey.
Nothing ever happened.
Not nothing ever happened, but prove it.
Fair.
Because all you have to do is prove it. You can have all the allegations in the world, but you have to actually prove it. You have to have the evidence to prove that I did whatever you're alleging.
Fed's got a 95% success rate. You think he's the 5%?
Nah.
You think he Wu-Tang?
Yeah, I think I think Diddy over the years, Diddy been in the game since what, 88, 89, something like that. I think he got enough connections and enough money to, you know, not see a day in jail. But, you know, we have seen people fall from grace. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but to me right now, it seems highly unlikely that he'll do like R. Kelly time or anything like that.
I was about to say, you think he's going to be the one black man to get away with it?
Not get away with it, because I don't think these allegations will ever go away. I think this is going to follow him his entire life. But if he doesn't get convicted of it, I think there'll still be that mystery. But there's smoke, there's fire. Like, you did something. We just couldn't prove it. Maybe you gave somebody hush money. Maybe this person passed away. Maybe this person isn't willing to cooperate. Something's going to happen where there's a mistrial or he just doesn't go to jail. But we'll see. Time will tell.
I see the mistrial happening. Now that you say that, I'm like, yeah. I feel like he got enough power to make a mistrial happen.
Yeah. Somebody, he gonna flip somebody. I mean, he already did that, but he gonna flip somebody. He gonna flip somebody with some money. He gonna give somebody enough money to be like, hey, say this didn't happen. You know, keep this to yourself. Take this to your grave. Something's gonna happen where Diddy doesn't do a day in jail. I believe.
And as soon as Cassie hit the stand, bitches be tripping, Your Honor.
She know where all the bodies is buried, man. She knows stuff. I mean, the papers that they came out with saying what happened, and it just sounds flagrant. But again, you have to prove it.
All I know is if Cassie gets sick, injured, or dies before trial.
Oh, if any affiliated bad boy person starts like dying or getting maimed or something like that, it's a hit.
Because G-Dep just got out. You see Mace already talking.
Mm-hmm.
Mace talking?
He ain't talking, but, he's joking about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Because Cam asked him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And Mace was like,
What's up with that dildo on the sink?
he was like,
Nigga, what?
he was like,
Hey, yo.
reparations.
Nah, you gotta hear the story with Cameron I was talking about. He went to Diddy house or something, and he went to use the bathroom. He saw like a dildo on the sink, but it was like, what's this here for? Like, it's only Mace and you in this house. What's this here for?
Whoa. Yo, Diddy is wild.
It's a wild boy.
But yeah, Mace was like, reparations is coming.
He was like, reparations. Mace was
But he did make a point. He was like, I ain't lose no money. He said, I ain't lose no money. He said, I went away. I came back. The money's coming back to me. You see what's happening over there. I'm straight. But let's just think about what happened to bad boy artists. We got Biggie gone.
Everybody died or went to religion.
Right. Like, G-Dep just got out.
Mm-hmm.
Loon
Shine.
found Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Shine got out, became the prime minister of Belize, or is trying to become the prime minister of Belize.
And Black Rob, Mark Curry.
I forgot Mark Curry happened.
The band, Dream, Faith Evans,
Danity Kane, 112.
Wasn't there like a white boy group?
Who? Nah.
It was real quick.
Right.
It was a white boy
It
group.
was he tried to have a boy band real quick.
Oh, B5?
Nah, not B5 was there, but there was a group of white boys too. Or was it just one white dude?
Yeah, it was Donnie Klein.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He was Dr. Love.
Oh man. And then
Craig Mack.
Then he came back with the girl from Danity Kane, did another group.
Dirty Money.
Dirty Money.
Yeah.
Day 26 was dope.
Day 26. They still
What you
together,
sipping
actually.
They deserve better.
They just
They did.
They deserve better. Now Rob Curry out there looking emo as fuck.
everybody's fucked up. And I don't know what to attribute it to. I don't know if it's
Diddy.
just, but is it bad business or is it
Bad boy.
you've been a bad boy?
O-Town.
O-Town. Okay, I knew there was a group on Bad
'Cause
Boy.
They were like the
O-Town
first making of the band.
Yes, they were the first making of the band.
I
Yep.
thought they were signed to that fat white dude that discovered NSYNC. They were signed to Bad Boys?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was he ain't have them like walking for cheesecake or nothing, but
I wish you would have. I wish you would have 5 white boys walking at 8 p.m. for some fucking cheese
in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. You'd have never seen 3 of them again.
In late 90s, early 2000s Brooklyn, on top of that. Not like gentrified Brooklyn like it is right
Yeah,
now.
dangerous Brooklyn.
Right. Oh, like Annie up Brooklyn.
Yeah. Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Right. But man, this is about to be wild. Like whatever comes out of this is going to be like people gonna be glued to this shit, like the R. Kelly trial, like the OJ trial.
Do you think Diddy gets an interview like R. Kelly did?
Nah.
No, the hog tie people.
Fight for my life over here.
Use your common sense.
I don't think we're gonna see Diddy with Gayle King anytime soon.
Yo, I watch that interview at least once a month.
Why?
R. Kelly shit, because he was clearly lying
The entire
the whole
time.
interview, and he made countless. I don't know how to hog tie people. Why would I hog tie?
Yo, the funniest thing I've seen about this whole shit is like they said, you know why R. Kelly got arrested but Diddy got away? Because Diddy read the room and R. Kelly can't read.
It's not funny to make fun of illiteracy.
I was like, that's fucked up, but it makes sense.
It kind of is when you are Kelly, because how you gonna? Because did he actually write all those songs, or was it like a Jay-Z situation where he was just blurting out stuff and then trying to remember it and reciting it in the booth? Because if you're telling me that man read, did you get your passport? Did you get your shots?
If he wrote that
Who
down
wants to come back with Rob to America? He wrote that
on purpose,
and then told the background, America, and then told them to sing that. After I say this, y'all say America.
y'all say America. Man, and here's the thing that fucks me up about R. Kelly fans is when you go back and you listen to half them songs, it don't make you feel weird.
It don't make you feel.
It don't make them feel weird. Like okay. Let's look at the most popular, Bump and Grind. My mind's telling me no, my body's telling me yes, but I don't see nothing wrong. He is telling you who he is right there.
When you
he's fucked up.
base it on context, yeah, but when you're in that area, you have a whole different memory. Much more cleaner than that. My mind's telling me, no, I gotta get home. I gotta go to church. You know,
I don't. Like,
Scooby is about to start.
Scooby is about to start. I gotta find out what Goku did. But
some
Nah, I
of them, some of them are crazy though. Like,
I don't think Diddy's getting as much time
not gonna lie.
as R. Kelly, if he gets any time at all. Because Dom has the point, he got way too many connections. Everybody just, as soon as the documentary dropped about R. Kelly, everybody was like, ooh, they got you, bro.
And we so dumb. Dave Chappelle tried to tell us. R. Kelly told us himself. The industry was trying to tell us. Jay-Z, Tata, everybody was trying to tell us something wrong with bro. Yeah, we were just not. We just sitting there dancing, fucking sliding, all this shit. R. Kelly is one fucked up individual.
He wrote an album for Aaliyah called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, and on the cover, he is standing in the background. On the public service announcement?
Yeah.
She's got it. Little cute Aaliyah's got it.
He was all of age.
And when you go back and listen to it, Aaron Hall wasn't no better.
Hey, listen.
Nobody was no better. I mean, if we're going to talk about illegal stuff that's been happening in the industry for a while, there's a lot of white artists that it's been happening to.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of, and just pick a genre.
Oh, they was all
Pop, rock, country, Everybody got a nasty song about Elvis. He got a nasty song about a 14-year-old, or just pick. Everybody was nasty. They ain't give a fuck about laws.
But can you, going back to Aaron Hall, right? Imagine you used to dance around to Don't Be Afraid, right?
Nope.
No, you never fuck with Don't Be Afraid?
I fuck with it. I just wasn't jigging to
Oh,
it.
okay. But if you ever thought about the lyrics, you can yell and you can hit me. It just makes me horny.
Oh, dang.
Like,
when you think about it, dang.
What?
You know, damn, Aaron.
What is she of age and she like that?
it's still a song about rape, nigga. Like,
I go back and listen to it.
right?
Yeah, I really got to go back and look because I be singing that every now and then.
I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, don't be afraid.
You can yell and you can hit me. It just makes me horny.
Damn, I got to get in my car and listen to it. With the windows up, though.
He said with the windows up.
I don't want nobody to get the wrong
Hey, he's listening to that song.
He's listening to the rape song, not the R. Kelly one.
Not
The Great Value R. Kelly.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
and then there was like Dollar Store R. Kelly, which was Avant, but that's another That's another
God
topic.
damn.
Man,
Yo, does Avant have like a thyroid problem? What's up with him? Why he so big?
he is catching straight. Vaughn ain't even on the docket.
He not, but
God damn, he ain't bothered nobody.
I ain't seen Avant since like the first album, so I can't even tell you.
nah. Every time I see bro, it look like he got like a little bit bigger. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with. I don't know if it's just depression or you just love Popeyes or something. something going on with homie where it's like, I don't know.
But yo, talking about the docket, we about to get into the real shit.
Shit.
The real meat and potatoes is why we here.
Oh boy.
The big three.
Who?
The big three. Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake.
Unless you're talking about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, ain't no big three.
Ooh.
I thought it was Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins, and Ronnie DeVoe.
Hey,
At least Faith Evans.
he said ain't no
Price, and
big
Whitney
three.
Houston.
Ain't no big three. It's Big Me and them other niggas.
Damn.
It's Big Me and them.
So yeah, man.
I know how he feel.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
It's finally happening. For those that don't know, let me just explain to y'all. It's finally happening. The biggest three rappers of, I guess, this current generation or the last generation of rappers. I don't know what we want to classify it as. But I refer to these dudes as like, when I think of Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole, and I'll also put Wale and Big Sean in there, I think about the 2003 NBA draft when we got D-Wade, Bosh, LeBron. And I think Melo was in that draft class too. I think. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I think about these guys.
Big Sean might be Darko Milicic now.
God damn. Wait, and didn't Darko go to Detroit too?
Yeah.
See, there you go. Big Sean might be Darko.
LeBron 1, Darko 2, Melo 3.
But yeah, that's how I think about this class, right? And for years, there's been a debate, like who was the best out of the three of them, because Wale and Big Sean never get talked about. But who's the best between J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake? It's never been Drake for me personally. But ever since the Control verse came out, I want to say in 2016, Drake and Kendrick have been throwing subliminals back and forth at each other the whole time. J. Cole's just been chilling until he decided, I'm cool with both of these guys, but I'm going to jump on a track with Drake and I'm going to mention the big three while Drake is still throwing shots at Kendrick. But to be fair, and this is the weirdest part of me, to me, is J. Cole was throwing shots too, here and there. So when we talk about what the most recent part of this to come up, it's just weird because it's not like he was innocent in all this.
J. Cole been saying he the best rapper for about a year and a half.
It's been longer than that.
Now every feature,
His whole feature run,
every feature he jump on, every mixtape, song, everything he have on, he just say, I will murder you niggas. I'll bury you niggas. I'm better than you niggas. Who want smoke? Who want what?
and then came the time to prove it. So, yeah, they dropped that song. What was that damn song called?
What song? Which one?
Drake and J. Cole.
First person shooter.
First person shooter, yes. They dropped first person shooter. And Kendrick sitting back like, all right, nigga. I heard y'all.
Bet.
Bet. But wait, it got a little deeper because there was some other shit going on.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. It got a little deeper because Future and Drake started fighting behind the scenes. Then Metro said some shit about Drake on Twitter about how Drake is a tweet and deleter. How he'll talk shit on Twitter and then delete it. So Drake started being petty and saying shit about Metro and Future. And they dropped an entire album called We Don't Trust You. And we all know what that means. If your Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
They got an album coming out Friday. Said, I still don't trust
trust you.
Niggas double down on it.
And they seem to have recruited anybody that has had issues with Drake in the last couple of years.
It's been civil war of the rap game.
It has. And it's been like a quiet one, too. Because if you don't pay attention to the lyrics, you just think
Niggas is just making music.
you think niggas are just making music.
Niggas out here making rapidy raps.
And it's just so funny because just on the last episode, I was complaining about how everybody's trying to be friends in this shit.
Look what you got.
Yes.
Hey,
It was great. I feel like we manifested this shit. It was amazing.
None of these niggas like each other.
folk.
I don't know why. I don't know why people think that these people are so cool in the industry. If you can't be used, you're useless, right?
Facts.
So none of these niggas really like you. I didn't grow up with you. We didn't grow up in the same sandbox. You're not my day one. You are the hot thing right now. I can use you for a song. It can make my song go number one or just get played in the club or whatever you want for your song. Whatever.
That's Drake's superpower.
Right. But none of these niggas is actually like friends. Like we cool.
Not
We
even
ain't
fun.
friends. Like I'm not yet. Like I'm not inviting you to my birthday party or like my wedding and no shit. It's like we cool in this setting. Like we got work friends that we just see at work and we cool at work.
Facts.
But
If I
ain't-
see you in public,
yeah, it's a head nod. I might not even say hi. I don't know what you look like outside your work clothes. No.
word. But yeah, man, like they dropped that We Don't Trust You album. Intentionally didn't put any of the features on the track list.
I love that. I love that.
And then you're listening to Like That. And the beat drops. And then you hear Kendrick's verse. Damn.
Oh, I get the album. I get it. Damn.
See what? Boom. But man,
Go to alley. I'm a dunk it.
Kendrick kind of went in. Like you could tell at this point, Kendrick was just like tired of the shit. Cause he's like, you got these two dudes saying we're the big three. One of them, I don't like. And the other one, like, you cool, but you with him. So like, we can't be cool if you with him. So I'ma just go at the both of y'all. And Kendrick was dropping. It wasn't. I want to say he was dropping bars, but it was still love taps at the same time. Like he wasn't like. It wasn't like ether level type diss.
Oh no, that was a leg shot. Like he's leaking. Like somebody got hit. It's all right. You know, it was a nice little right hook. You know, J. Cole was collateral damage. I want to say
He was.
but you know, that's the whole 50 motto. It was like, yo, if you stand next to a nigga I don't like, you
gonna get it too.
He had beef with Fat Joe and Jada for no reason.
Just because they
made
did a song with Ja
for
Rule.
no reason. It's like, yo, I ain't never did none of you. And then we got a historic battle out of that. But still, if you stand next to my enemy and I shoot and you happen to get hit, fuck it. So what? You are collateral damage.
So, J. Cole drops a surprise album, might delete later.
A foreshadow.
Yep. With the song 7-Minute Drill, which was only 2 minutes.
Misleading.
And he's dissing Kendrick all throughout the track. But y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard the song. I believe y'all have heard the song. But if y'all know J. Cole music, it sounds like he didn't even want to do that.
He fell victim to the peer pressure. He fell victim to a very loud internet.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, Cole? He said something. You know, he motherfucker killed your cousin in front of your face. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, yo, don't let me out.
That's what the apology was. Doe, let me out. Doe. Yo. Let me out.
He dropped the album on Friday. Apologized on Sunday.
Nigga say he couldn't sleep.
He said, I couldn't sleep. That shit was fucking with my spirit, dog. He was like, because I fuck with Kendrick Lamar, though.
Oh, man.
But, and, you know, everybody's been clowning it. But my thing is,
rightfully
like,
so.
It's healthy, bro.
it's healthy, yeah, like, but fuck all that. Like,
It's the state of mind of hip hop now. Like, you know what I mean?
it's mature.
I can't even. Yo, I used to get mad.
Look, it's mature, but fuck that. Because if you're going to call yourself the best rapper, you better stand 10 toes down on that shit and bust back at this nigga. Pause, no Diddy.
That was wild.
Like, but
I'm gonna let you go because it's your show.
but like, you gotta shoot back, and that wasn't nothing. That was like a stop. You're hurting her.
It was a love tap. I don't think he would have apologized if the diss he put out was more well received, because I think everybody had the majority of the people I saw and the people on my timeline, they didn't like the diss. Like, yo, you could have kept that or you could have went harder. I think if it was a better diss track, I think the sorry would have been like, all right, you know, this nigga went a little bit too far, and now he's trying to pull back the reins a little bit. But you put out that weak track and then double back less than 48 hours later and say, you know what, dog? I ain't even mean half of that. I liked your second album. Who out there likes Kendrick Lamar? Don't some of y'all think he's the best rapper or just dope? And I'm like,
He said, hey man, if you come back at me, I'm gonna just take it on the chin. That's fine.
I'm gonna stick my chin
He
out.
said,
Take your best shot.
Right, I'm gonna stick my chin out, take your best shot. But I'm good on this.
Yo, the vitriol that we are gonna see from Kendrick Lamar when a nigga tapped out, like, you hit me, then I hit you, and then you said I don't want to fight no more, is insane.
They saying that Kendrick earned a bye week in the battle.
Nah, but you know, I feel like this gives you this gives you more ammo to aim at J. Cole, because on one side, I'm cool with J. Cole doing like the evolve part of me.
Right.
Is like I that is commendable.
Right.
Something was sitting on your heart. You didn't really mean it. You didn't want to do it. You fell victim. You succumb to the pressures of the internet, maybe your people, your peers, or whoever was around you, and you said something that you really didn't mean. You could tell by like the tone of the diss record. You could tell by how quick it came out. Where, you know, I didn't know this prior, but the 7-minute drill was like T-Minus makes a beat in 7 minutes, and J. Cole writes for 7 minutes, and whatever you got, that's what we got. I think if you're going into war, it takes more than 7 minutes to write a diss track. And I think he really didn't want to do it, but he had to say something because the internet is very loud. And, you know, when you're in the spotlight like that, and it was a very loud 2 weeks because it's playing in the club, it's playing on radio. That's all anybody's talking about on the internet. That's the topic of conversation because, you know, you are one of the top rappers right now, but that's where my maturity stops.
For a 7-minute drill to be
like,
playing in
okay,
the club is sick.
It was on your soul. You said sorry. I didn't mean it. Cool. No. I feel like if you was gonna apologize, you should have did that shit like a decade or so later. Like you should have did that way down the line. Like, even if you didn't,
not 2 days after it dropped.
Even if you didn't mean it, you should have stood on that and be like, "Hey, this is the path I took. I gotta stay on this, even if I didn't mean it." Cause Pac would never.
50 would never.
I feel like if 10, 15 years, if they was both alive, Big and Pac, he was like, hey, dog, I ain't really fuck your wife, man. I'm sorry I said that.
I'm sorry you went home and hit her.
Dog, I ain't mean to call you a fat motherfucker. I don't know what you going through, dog. I'm
I didn't know you had a thyroid problem.
I know you had a thyroid problem, my nigga. I'm sorry.
And I ain't mean to violate HIPAA by talking about sickle cell. Like, I ain't mean to violate HIPAA like that.
Somebody told me that on the side.
Somebody just said, somebody it slipped one night. We was off the beans, and somebody said one of them niggas had sickle cell or something, and I just happened to walk in at the time.
I just happened to overhear that in the conversation.
I overheard that and was like, well, which one?
I ain't mean to talk about your heart pills on the record,
I ain't mean to
nigga.
talk about that.
Oh man,
Pac would never.
I wasn't threatening the kids. Folk, make sure all your kids don't grow. They didn't deserve that. They weren't even here.
They didn't even deserve
They
that.
didn't deserve that, man.
they would never.
What, Nas and Jay-Z reconciled, what, 15 years later? 10
Yes,
years later, something
but
like
Hove
that?
did apologize.
It was a half-ass apology.
He still did it because
Yeah,
his
later.
mama made him do it.
If your mama says something, yeah.
His mom was like, "Hey, you better go to fuck
That's my
back to the
mama.
radio station."
You think J.
and
Cole
say
white mama know? You think J. Cole white mama know what's going on right now? Like, baby, they're talking about you on the internet, on Facebook and stuff like that. What's going on?
Making him a green bean casserole.
Damn. Yes. But anyway, Drake apologized, but yo,
Eminem ain't apologized yet.
Eminem he sleeps with his middle finger up.
He dissed R&B singers. They ain't even hard like that.
He dissed Mariah Carey. But
Mariah
she
Carey,
said,
NSYNC, fucking with Moby. What Moby do to anybody?
Mariah Carey got to go down in history of being the only R&B singer to come back at a rapper
Successfully.
and make a hit record out of it.
Successfully.
But they saying Drake and Kendrick have been in the studio, and it's about to go down.
I can't wait. I need it.
They saying it's up.
Listen, it is Wednesday as we record this. We typically don't post it until Tuesday, but I might have to post this early. Because by Friday, if the disc records come out this weekend, nigga,
Twitter is gonna be ablaze
for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Crazy thing about it, I don't see Drake saying anything worse than what Pusha T said about him.
See, okay. I remember way back, I want to say when Control happened. I forget which record it was. But Drake way back then said he had done research on Kendrick and wrote an entire diss record and then felt bad afterwards and never released it. He was like, but I had him, but I never released it because that's not me.
This is very light-skinned activity. This is very beige.
Coming from the light-skinned man in the room.
I'm not that light.
All right, facts.
This is very khaki-colored activity. This is very fucking I don't like it.
He said, I did the research, I wrote the record, I recorded the record, I realized I was violating, and I decided I didn't want to release it.
The research.
You are hiding a child.
Yo, when that line dropped, I knew.
He was like, well, I guess I do have a kid.
40 hunched over like 80.
See, that's a diss record. You coming for people's health.
And then it tick, tick, tick.
Oh, nigga.
How much time he got? That man is
666. Whew. Nigga. Push it. Could you imagine if We Still Don't Like You or Still Don't Trust You, they get Pusha?
Yo, if I hear a Rick Ross track, a Pusha track, if I hear
because people are picking sides.
Who else? Don't
People,
like
mad people unfollow Drake.
Damn.
That's weird that niggas know that, but still.
I think it's weird too, because I'm like, yo, like who just sits there and just types in who's following who?
I wonder who is following Drake now.
But like they say Rick Ross unfollowed Drake.
Unemployed.
But I remember even Metro Boomin, like he was like he tweeted, he was like, pick a side and stay on it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
So like the line is drawn in the sand between Kendrick and Drake. It's like pick your side and stay on it. J. Cole, you just gonna stay over there in your room.
You played a ref.
You're done.
You gracefully bowed out at your own festival. It's cool, dog. You can sit this one out. It wasn't really meant for you anyway. But
is there anybody on Drake's side that matters? Like, is there anybody that like fucks with Drake that we're scared to come out and like start dissing folks?
not a one. If Party say something, if who else who signed to Drake? It's nothing but a
Nobody
bunch of
worth talking about.
melodic R&B singers.
I really
Somebody made a joke. Said the Weeknd gonna be doing background vocals.
no. He was on. He was on. We don't. Yeah.
We don't. They said
He said he wanted to. He said he wanted to diss Drake so bad he just started humming. He didn't have nothing to say. He was,
They used the clip of Terrence Howard from Empire when he was in prison. It was like, I was like, yo, y'all niggas is ruthless.
I don't know why, but I think somehow Game gonna insert himself in this because Game is just like a bipolar mess.
It's been so many people inserting themselves in this shit.
I feel like it's just like a West Coast bias, and Game gonna be like, I ain't never liked Drake either. They're gonna say something. He gonna put on some type of diss record.
I feel like Drake is gonna try to go at Kendrick. Sorry, not Drake. Game is trying to go at Kendrick. I just feel like it sounds like something Game would do.
I don't see it. I don't see it just because of the West Coast bias. I don't see that happening. If anybody was to go at Drake, Kendrick, it would be someone that actually needs Drake because they're gonna align themselves with
everybody that wants a hit.
But who's
Lil Yachty?
It could happen. It won't be good, but it could happen. Atlanta's on his side. He got Texas on his side. He got what?
Nobody I'm scared of. Like, no. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, the only thing I was like, damn, J. Cole got Ab Soul on his album. I thought that was kind of messed up. But I'm like,
but he didn't mean it.
But I think he still took shots at Kendrick on that song with Ab Soul on it.
Maybe. He had Schoolboy Q at Dreamville Fest.
Shit.
All you missing is J-Rock, and that's the...
Yeah. Second best rapper on, well, arguably. Second best rapper on CD, Urban Black Hippie.
I don't even know who else is on that.
It's mad. Like, I didn't realize... I forgot what the name of the artist. Oh, Doechii. I forgot. I didn't realize Doechii was TDE.
TDE just be signing people. It's cool, dog.
But yeah, there's nobody on Drake's side that I'm like, ooh, Kendrick might be in trouble. But like, on the other side, you got Kendrick, Future, Metro. He don't rap. Rick Ross, and pretty much anybody who Drake screwed their chick.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Kendrick got Dr. Dre.
It's messy.
Imagine a Kendrick diss on a Dre beat.
Nigga, that's ether level.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
it's already happened. Already happened.
We want somebody to lyrically die. Somebody gotta go.
We've already had a Drake diss, Kendrick diss on a Dre beat for Drake on the Compton album. Can you pull that up? Is it possible?
Which one?
It's called Deep Waters by Dr. Dre. And if you can, just skip to the last verse. Because the Compton album was a Dr. Dre album that nobody listened to.
You crazy. That album was fucking.
I agree. I feel like it was. It's one. I think it was one of the last albums that you just hit play and just put it down.
Mm.
But you don't see people talking about Compton like they talk about Chronic.
I mean, because I think it was more tied to the movie. That's why people don't hold it in high regard. That's kind of like the Black Panther soundtrack where Kendrick was damn near on 85% of that album. That's a Kendrick album to me.
Yeah, go like a minute and 30 seconds before that part. Yep. Because this whole verse is a Drake diss. Go back.
I shot a nigga on accident. I tried to kill him, but I guess I needed more practicing. That's when I realized banging wasn't for everybody. Switch it up before my enemy or the sheriff got me. They liable to bury him. They nominated 6 to carry him. They worry him to death, but he no vegetarian. The beef is on his breath, inheriting the drama better than a great white nigga. This is life in my aquarium.
That was a Drake diss. Because he started the verse by saying, motherfuckers know I started from the bottom. Pack his baby bottle. This nigga know I got a problem.
But why now is he saying names? Like what dirt does Kendrick have on Drake to where he's saying names now?
First of all, so my thing is, because this all goes back to poetic justice. And when, Drake got on the Poetic Justice song on Kendrick's first album. And then Drake starts going around telling people, oh, yeah, I helped Kendrick be where he is because I got on his first album.
Who the fuck said that?
Drake did. There's an interview where he was like, yeah, I helped Kendrick get to where he is because I got on that Poetic Justice song.
Have you heard Good Kid, Message? I don't think that's probably my least favorite song on that album.
It really is. It really is. But he thought because that was the single, I helped out Kendrick.
Okay, so as far as singles, we had Swimming Pools, we had Poetic Justice, we had.
I think that was it. Because he only does like 2 singles per album.
Maybe.
Let me do some research. But so Drake was like, yeah, I really helped out Kendrick, blah 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 blah, and
That's very cocky of you to say.
right. And so when the Control verse comes out, and Kendrick is basically on some hip hop shit, it's like, yo, if you're one of my peers, I'm saying I'm the best, and I'm gonna call y'all out by name and challenge y'all to just prove that you're better than me. And Drake, in all his light-skinnedness, decided to get in his feelings about that. And he has been throwing subs at Kendrick ever since that verse dropped. Every album, he's throwing subs at Kendrick.
Say his name. Say his name then.
But even, didn't Kendrick say, just say my name and I'll promise you'll see Candyman.
See?
It's his boogeyman activity.
He says, say my name and I promise that you'll see
Nothing's been the
Candyman.
same since we dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper
Back in his pajama clothes. Ha! Joke's on you. High five. I'm bulletproof. So Drake has been throwing little shots back and forth, and then Kendrick's been throwing them right back. Pause.
No Diddy.
Wow. And so these two have been going at each other, like throwing subliminal shots at each other since 2016. And now Kendrick was just like, all right, man, I'm tired of this shit.
So whose side are you taking when it comes to lyrically? Like, who do you think is going to drop the better diss record?
Okay.
Because we know what Drake do. We now know what Kendrick can do. This is, to my knowledge, this is Kendrick's first verse about someone directly, not no subliminal.
Right.
We think it's about him. Drake's been in one beef that we know of publicly, which is Meek Mill. To who?
Meek Mill and Common.
Oh yeah. Okay. But that's
They did drop songs back and forth at each other.
Common
But
did
Over
call
Serena,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Common did call him Canada Dry.
Serena might have that fire. You don't know. But
I might drop it this record.
But Drake dropped Charged Up, and then he dropped Back to Back, and Back to Back became a club record. Charged Up was, I ran that back a couple times. For some reason I like that more than Back to Back. I don't know why. Not even like lyrically. It's just like vibe wise and just.
You know what's still funny about those Drake disses though? Is that the Kendrick song was like what, 2 weeks ago now?
3 weeks, something like
And
that.
Drake famously said, "We waited 4 days, nigga. Where y'all at? We ain't heard from Drake since."
Nah, but this is different. Like Meek Mill, like borderline autistic. Like you could,
Damn.
you could like respond to him right away. It's cool. Kendrick, you gotta take some time on. Like that 7-minute drill shit. Whatever. You need more than 7 minutes to respond to somebody like Kendrick Lamar. Like somebody that ain't somebody you take lightly. Like we forget. Like niggas are from that era where Takeover drop and then either drop 4 months, 5 months later or something
That's
like that. Like I mean, we don't have to respond. Like a lot of people ain't gonna succumb to the
You
internet.
got 24 hours. Nigga.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna, you ain't gonna rush my process on something that's gonna live forever.
But that's the thing is most battle rappers, which is funny because Meek Mill was a battle rapper before he got famous. But most battle rappers, one thing that people don't realize before they get into these battles, they do research on their opponent. Which is why sometimes when it comes to these diss records, it takes a minute for them to come out because I'm calling everybody that don't like you. And I'm finding out every piece of dirt that I can. I'm calling up all your exes. I'm calling niggas in your hood.
But I don't know who don't like Kendrick. Like I've never seen anybody
Lupe don't. Lupe's never liked Kendrick.
from a lyrical standpoint or because
He just thought he stands on it that he thinks Kendrick is overrated.
okay, Lupe.
Because even after J. Cole apologized, he's like, I just want to remind y'all that I've never apologized and I fear no man.
Okay, Lupe.
And that's the funniest part about this whole beef is like people that's not even in it have been commenting on this whole shit.
They were saying something online about this ain't the first rapper that Kendrick made apologize. There was like Jay Electronica, Lupe, and somebody else.
That's why Lupe said what he said. Then.
Yeah, that's why he came out and said that because he felt like he was getting clowned online. But it's like nobody was talking about you prior to that, Lupe. Nobody really cares about Lupe in 2024.
Whoa.
Who cares about
I'm a
Lupe?
Lupe fan.
You care about Lupe in 2024?
Absolutely, still.
Shit,
He's still in my personal top 5.
Okay, Lupe. I'm just saying, if Lupe wanna, spar with somebody that ain't even talking to him, cool. If you wanna take the Joe Budden route and just
jump in a
talk
beef
to
that
him.
has nothing to do with you.
you wanna talk to the wind, you wanna howl at the moon, motherfucker, that shit ain't gonna bark back. And Kendrick ain't paying attention to you.
Because Joe Budden was one of those people that responded to Control, and he wasn't even talking to.
Oh, that day on Twitter was amazing. Fabulous, like, yo, where's the studio at? Ain't no studios open. Who's studio open? Ain't nobody talking to you. Bro.
Nobody was talking to you, fam. He did not mention you.
Rappers don't read.
Damn.
They don't.
This is true.
Listen, your whole career is based on words, and you don't read. Now, reading is fundamental.
He said King of New York, and other niggas outside of New York started responding like, what's wrong with y'all? He said New York specifically. Anyone even talking about y'all really like that?
I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot all about that tidbit right there. Because it's funny how shit comes full circle. Because he called himself King of New York, right? Diddy got a problem with Kendrick calling himself King of New York. He sees J. Cole in the club and he's talking to J. Cole about Kendrick, and J. Cole fights Diddy to defend Kendrick. And now here we are.
But Diddy don't like Drake either.
That's right.
That whole 0 to 100 shit. Listen, Diddy got enough problems.
He don't need to jump in
worry
this.
about this. You worry about bicycles and going to jail. But if you were to pick a side,
I'm on Team Kendrick all day.
Kendrick, you think
Kendrick's a killer.
So you think when Drake responds, Kendrick drops the better verse,
I
better
do.
diss song.
I do.
What about you?
I think Kendrick does.
Kendrick drops the better diss record.
That's right.
D-Dub, what about you?
J. Cole, don't test him.
Don't.
No. This is Drake, Kendrick.
We're not talking about
my
Jermaine
bad,
anymore.
my bad.
J. Cole,
We're not talking about
Jermaine
so,
has.
definitely Kendrick.
Okay.
Definitely Kendrick.
Now, I think people are going to be glazing the Drake record a lot more, though, because Drake is more popular. So all them fake OVO fans.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It all depends on what he lyrically says. Like if he when J. Cole dropped, most of us knew that shit was weak. But
Right.
if Drake come with something and it's a body blow, like it makes somebody curl over. If it give you the stink face, like we ain't even know that. Like if it's Pusha T levels where you was just dropping real personal information or something we ain't know, or it's just lyrically like
It's fucked up.
okay. Then, but if it's just because it's a Drake record, no, I don't think anybody. This is war. Like
It is now.
we ain't gonna respond and say this is a great record just because it's a Drake record. It has to be lyrically. It has to fit all the beef record standards.
Which are?
Personable, lyrical. I want to say it has to be like over like 2-3 minutes. I want to say like song length has to be like we need to hear you like say something. I don't
Not
need
just
no,
a 16.
Yeah, don't try to get a stream off us. Don't like make it 45 seconds, a minute and a half, something like that. I need to hear you go at him. I need
2-3 verses.
maybe two. Yeah. Damn, what are the parameters for beef? What is
Facts over opinions.
right?
Because J. Cole's your album was whack and that wasn't facts.
It's facts to a lot of people, but
Those are opinions.
yeah.
Like that's what people say about Ether versus was it Super Ugly? I want to say Ether versus Super Ugly. People say that Jay-Z's track was better because it had facts in it. He really hit his baby moms. He really did this, that, and the third. Nas just had jokes.
Yeah,
like 36 in karate class.
Yeah, Nas was just joning on him.
Right. So
Oh my Tybo. That nigga made fun of him for prioritizing his health. You Tybo hoe. You 36 in a karate class.
when I could get the infomercial for free. Nah, but seriously, like the way people like sensationalize everything when whatever Drake says, I think like those weird ass Drake fans are gonna just call it like he's goated now, he's goated.
That's what they said about J. Cole.
True. And you see what happened there? I really hope that Kendrick beats Drake in the submission.
I don't know.
That would be so great to me.
I think this goes at least 3-4 rounds. I think Kendrick did what he did, and then Drake says something. Kendrick comes back with something. Then Drake has something else in the chamber or comes back with something else like weeks or months later. And then we'll decide from there. I think this is going to be one of the beats where it doesn't really end for the foreseeable future. Where it's like we're going to hear like disses or little jabs here and there. Like it's not going to end with like, all right, you said what you said, I said what I said. Let the public decide. I feel like they really don't like each other.
We think we getting Louis Farrakhan on the horn?
Nah. I don't care how much African shit he preached, Kendrick. Nah. I really don't like this nigga.
You don't think Jay Prince gonna make him squash that?
Jay Prince ain't got no jurisdiction in Compton. I'm cool.
That's fair.
We invented this
That's
gang
fair.
shit. I don't care what you talking about.
That's fair.
I really don't like this Canadian light skinned motherfucker. I really don't.
I don't either. So I'm with you, but I'm Team Kendrick all day on this one.
I'm gonna go Drake for the next round. Actually,
Okay.
I think Drake is gonna say something where it was like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
I agree with that part. I agree that like there's gonna be some bars on the next Drake one because he's taking forever to drop. Which again, he's doing
It's
his
been 3
research.
weeks.
He just got off tour.
Just got off tour.
He just got off tour.
It's been 3 weeks.
Oh, that's another person. He was throwing shots at Travis Scott on the tour too. Yeah, there was a big Travis Scott head on stage, and he just shot at it. So that's another one on Team Kendrick. Because remember, at the Future and Metro concert, he was like, "Yo," he was like, "Play the diss record," but he didn't know the name of the song. So he was just like, "Yo, play that." So
He said that.
yeah,
Hey, yo, play that song. They go.
literally, that's exactly what he said on stage. Play that, and they was like, "Nah, that ain't out yet." But then they still played it on stage.
Do you think on the Metro and Future album, "I Still Don't Like You," there's another Drake shot? I think,
Yes.
I think if there's another Drake shot, this is bullying at this point.
But again, Future's a part of this beef because now Drake and Future got issues.
But they be beefing over women.
They listen. I'm not saying that that's not a stupid thing to beef over.
Yeah, most
but,
wars start over women.
Right. But this is definitely going to be more Drake shots on this album because we definitely ain't going to get a Kendrick album out of this.
But who don't they trust by now? Is this just Drake?
He said, "But who don't they trust?"
Like, is it just Drake? Just like it's a whole drink. I don't fuck with you. I really don't fuck with you. I don't like you. I dislike you. You're not my friend anymore.
Shit, we might get a Russell Wilson diss record out of here at this point.
Yo, you know what? That'd be fire. That'd be fire. If he has a song called
Nigga,
Touchdown,
you wasn't shit in Denver.
if he has a song called Touchdown or like 1 Yard Line on this fucking album, fucking goated. I need a 1 Yard Line song.
They should have gave the ball to beast mode. I think that was the dumbest fucking decision in all of the NFL.
I mean, hey, it wasn't Russell's decision, but, you know, we'll see what happens.
Team Kendrick. My line is drawn.
Team Kendrick.
I agree with you that the next round, Drake is going to say some shit. But in the overall war, I'm Team Kendrick.
Yeah, in the overall war, I'm taking Kendrick. But I think this next Drake thing gonna be something, cause Drake don't really disappoint when it comes to making music. Like, you can not like him, you can not think he, you could think whatever you want about Drake. Mm-hmm. When it comes to making music, he rarely misses. Like he gonna, like, every album, everything he put out, he gonna give you at least 3-4 slaps that you can't help but hear.
And that's the thing, is like my comparison has always been this: Drake is the king of singles, but nobody makes an album better than Kendrick.
Right.
Because Kendrick album, you just press play, let the whole shit slide. But very few songs can be a single on a Kendrick album. Drake will drop an album of nothing but singles.
Mm.
It just sounds like a playlist, but that's my issue with Drake.
Yeah, Drake don't have a good Kid, Mad City.
He don't. He doesn't have a classic album to speak of, in my personal opinion. I know people are gonna hate me about that, but I really don't think Drake has a classic album to speak of.
Unless the first mixtape counts, then nah.
That's the only thing that I would say is classic in his entire catalog, but like that's a mixtape that was before he was even signed. So,
but that's his superpower. You can't help but hear him. Like that Michael Jackson comparison, even though I don't like it, as the days go on, it's like I can't help but hear Drake often.
Prince,
it's like
Mike Jack.
Whether it's a song of his, whether he's a feature, you just can't help but hear him. Like you gonna like if you go out to somewhere in the club, if you listen to the radio long enough, you're gonna hear Drake somewhere.
Absolutely.
And you can't help but hear him. So that's the superpower.
Drake be playing in Target.
Shopping.
Hey, whether I'm in the elevator, whether I'm in the club, whether I'm in the car, whether I'm in the warehouse, you gonna hear Drake somewhere doing something. Mediocre or not, you gonna hear it.
And I can't wait. Because this is about to be the best battle since Jay-Z and Nas, personally, I think. Because I don't think anything is gonna... There's nothing else to talk about.
Do you have a favorite beef? Pause.
Ooh, damn! I didn't think about that part.
That was crazy.
Do I have a favorite beef? Damn. Rockefeller versus Rough Riders.
Mm. Yeah, Jada and Beans kind of set the bar for me.
Right. Because, yeah, outside of that, there's not a lot. Because, like, Nas Cam thing was nobody's talking about that.
Nah, them radio interviews was classic.
But
Smack your koofy off.
but nobody's talking about the songs that came out.
Oh, nah, because it's all about the radio antics.
I'm kind of trying to think of any other beefs outside of, like, LL and Cannabis, but who fucking cares?
Yeah. I still want to know if Styles P said that Aaliyah line or not. To when that Rockefeller shit was going on.
Which one?
Oh, the rock the boat. One less bitch in a rocket with a coat.
Ouch.
I've never actually heard
Ouch.
the song. It's always been like a mythical lore.
Yeah.
But
He probably cut that out.
I would too. That's kind of far. Like,
Yeah.
Like she had just passed
Hella
like
far.
2 days ago. like 2 days prior, this nigga. I mean, if anybody, I would expect to say that it would be Styles P. But
Yeah, I was
feel
literally
like-
just thinking the same thing.
I feel
Like,
like
if
that's-
anybody's gonna say it's gonna be him,
I feel like that's mean. That's a little mean, man.
what's your favorite beef?
Who mine?
Oh, Jada and Beans.
Okay, so we on the same page with
Yeah.
that one.
My second might be. I want to say maybe Jada and maybe D Block and G Unit.
That was good. I would say 50 versus anybody.
Because he's still going.
But he going with Post now. He not putting out records.
No, he's done rapping.
I feel like saying Jay-Z and Nas is kind of like obvious in a cheat code.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it's the first two rappers you think of. What about you, Denzel? You got a favorite
Nigga
beef?
wear a kufi, it don't mean he's bright.
I can't say I got a favorite.
No?
Don't understand him, it don't mean that he nice.
I really can't say I got a favorite.
D-Dub?
It's a
K-
Uchi Wiley, it's one mic.
I don't know, man. The originators, like
I knew he was going some fucking Komu D
like
or some shit.
KRS-One. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro.
Went on down to the hat store today and I bought myself a hat.
That's right. That's right.
Sucker MC.
So, like, you talking like KRS versus Shan?
The whole Juice Crew.
The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
It's like when Chico Beat and Carlos Miller did the old school wild style shit.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Bronx versus like Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas died over that. I mean, if we talking like deaths, like this whole that's the whole thing with this J. Cole and shit. It was like nobody was gonna die.
It was just gonna be lyrics.
Nobody was
It was
gonna
just
die.
gonna be lyrics.
Like everybody, you could like down the line, just do that 10 years. Kobe apologized to Shaq and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could be like 50 and Michael Jordan was like, I don't like these niggas forever. You could do that. But still, I didn't think that needed an apology, especially right then and there.
Not this soon,
48 hours.
but he did it. He did it for his own soul, I guess. But he was just at this point, it's like, okay, you're out the way. It's Kendrick and Drake now. You better not say shit else about being the best rapper, though.
You let Nas down again. You let Hove down. You let Nas down. You let Fayetteville
Everybody.
down. Boss down.
You let the whole Dreamville down.
I would've-
all of North Carolina.
I would have loved to see Jid get into this fight and say
I
something.
thought Jid was gonna jump in
I would have loved to see Jid say something.
because Jid is easily the best rapper on Dreamville.
That's my favorite rapper in the past like 5 years.
Yeah, favorite young rapper. Yep. But we want to know what y'all think because I'm going to post this clip in the comments, and I want y'all to post this clip on social medias. I want y'all to tell us in the comments which team y'all on. And for now, unless anybody else got some shit to say.
Team Big Me or Team 666?
Matter of fact, I'm not going to call it yet. Let's bring it to you real quick. What's the current status with the Three Ninjas? Because I saw some posts go up.
Oh, it's no longer Three Ninjas. It is now aptly named The Dojo because there's no longer three of us. So, The Dojo is back. The Dojo doors are open. So that is my podcast about everything anime, movies, comic books, TV, all that good stuff. So if you're into that type of stuff, come on over to the Dojo and get your training in.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
And they be whooping niggas' asses.
Yeah, anything.
On video games, though.
Yeah, No Smoke Friday. You can check us out on YouTube. So SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, No Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcast, we are there.
It's mad shit to remember.
Mad shit to remember. I mean, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
So, it's been, I think we're going on 6 years of the show. So,
Clap that up.
yes. Trying longevity.
Yes.
Shit, he got drops and shit.
Oh, yeah, he be doing it over there. Pause.
That's too bad.